Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem New Mystery the Emblem. In the last episode, we made our way through the Wyvern's Dale, the final location to actually finally make our way into Garneth's secret little hiding spots, the Dragon's Altar, also known as the Dragon's Table, and the final 3 chapters of the game. This is literally endgame chapters right here. So all the places are going to all take place in the same area based on what I understand. It's just that it is a 3-part chapter, basically. So yeah, chapter 22, which is going to be the beginning one, and then chapter 4 is going to be the final one for this area, and the final chapter altogether. So with that, I believe we are finally ready to start seeing how we're going to be dealing with Garneth. So with that, I believe we're ready for Dragon's Altar. So let's get on in to, I believe we're in Dolor, I think? I'm not even too sure, to be honest, at this point. Dragon's Altar, ground floor. Okay, the very first floor of the Dragon's Altar. In front of the towering craggy mountain, a stone bridge, then a stone spiraling stairway that seemed to stretch up towards the heavens. From the rough bare rocks, ominous roars and deep breathing can be heard, as if the very mountain itself were alive. The Dragon's Altar, an ancient relic of the old Dragonkin, the palace, or the place where Naga, the divine Dragon King, sealed away the Earth Dragons, and now 600 years later, the Earth Dragons were awakening. Countless evil demons were being born. Okay, and with that, we also have our hat that we got from Ymir, which I am very... honestly, it still is kind of weird to wear. It's very unsettling, honestly, because I was expecting like a raccoon hat, or maybe even like a, maybe like a wolfskin hat, like not an actual head of an animal on my head, basically is what I'm trying to say. Because, yeah, that's very unsettling. But let's see how Marth actually reacts to this, since all we saw was the hat, we didn't see his reaction to it. So let's see. That's certainly one heck of a hat. A gift from Ymir, I presume. Yeah, it keeps me warm. Although I'm worried that it'll stand out. It should be. If I were you, if you stepped out onto the battlefield wearing that, you'd be a popular target. Yeah, definitely so. Okay, and with that, we always check our stuff, and that is a bunch of things to do. We actually got the support for Ymir. That's surprising. In one chapter, we were able to get that. That's not bad. Although, we're more than likely not going to be able to finish Ymir's supports, because there's literally only a couple chapters left. It's still cool to see that we actually got one. We'll be able to learn a little bit more about him, since literally all we know is he looks like a caveman at this point. That's literally all we got, and then he's also pretty strong as well. So with that, let's see what the first one is, and that is the Dragon's Altar. So the first 2 for this specific chapter, and then the rest are supports. So this is the Dragon's Altar. An ominous place for sure. I can hear the roars of dragons coming from somewhere. Yes, it's dangerous to stay here for too long. Once we're ready, let's go deeper at once. Yeah, let's definitely do that. So let's also check out our current status with Aegon. Who had anticipated that Garneth would kidnap the clerics to try and revive Shadow Dragon Medius? The clerics will be in danger if we delay. We have to stop Medius' arrival. Sorry for counting so much on you, Spooks. I have high hopes for your performance. Okay, definitely gonna try and do that for you again. So let's see, we're finally getting the final one for Zane and Spooks, and we're also getting the second one for Katarina and Cecile. Hopefully we'll be able to get the final one for Katarina and Cecile by chapter 24. I'm gonna try my best, but I think we might not be able to do it. If we can't, I will probably end up looking it up so we can at least get that finished, because that is the only other one we need to finish, since every other support conversation for main units we've seen. So we aren't missing any based on the ones we've seen, unless there's like hidden ones that we didn't have the units on our army or something like that. But for the ones we've seen, we finished up every single one, because Zane was the only one for Spooks that we needed left, and then Katarina and Cecile we were just starting on. So hopefully we'll be able to get the last one for them. So let's see here. Zane and Spooks is first, so let's see here. Spooks, I know it's most sudden, but I believe I've fallen in love with you. It's Zane. Why thank you, Sir Zane. What? You knew it was me already? You're kind of obvious there. Zegan would never say that. Meh, you're boring. I've seen you fooling people left and right, so I've gotten used to it already. But Sir Zane, even though you've been with us for so long, you've never shown us what you're really thinking. Well, yeah, I'm not human, you see. Humans or dragons, I'm not even sure which of them I should support. Well, unlike you, in Princey, you're pretty cool for humans. Yet you're still humans, and humans are born and die in the blink of an eye. Well, yeah, that is true, because the dragons live for multiple decades / multiple thousands of years, so centuries, basically. Tiki's still alive and awakening, if that says anything. Every single one of her friends has died, and she's literally one of the only ones left. Except for the dragonkin that are still alive, of course. But literally, Tiki outlives every single person on Marth's army. Probably Zane somewhere. I don't know where Zane ends up going in Awakening, because he's still alive. It would make sense. But we never even see Zane ever again after this game, based on my information I do know. So it is kind of weird. But other than that, let's continue with him. The deeper our connection becomes, the lonelier I'll be once we part. Sir Zane. Those who tried to abandon their draconic heritage and become human couldn't become either. Some couldn't abandon their draconic side, while others couldn't understand how to be human. Some were hurt when trying to destroy humans, while others were hurt because humans didn't accept them. All in all, they're truly miserable folks. You're one of them yourselves, aren't you? You've experienced some of that before, haven't you? You tried to live together with humans, but couldn't. You don't hate humans, but... I wonder. I've lived for so long, so I've forgotten. But what's happening in this battle ain't bad as what happened in the past. Okay. Well, here we go. Ymir and Spooks. Honestly, I'm not sure how his supports would go, honestly. All I know is he gave me a hat, and that's all I know about him at this point. Sir Ymir, we shall now advance towards the upper levels.
Yeah, gotcha, Spooks. Just ask me if you need anything. I'll be doing my best for everyone.
Sir Ymir, you're really kind. I've only spent a short time with you, and I can already tell. Therefore, I must apologize again for my rudeness earlier.
It's fine. I already get what you're feeling. You're really nice. Marth's sure got lots of nice people. I'm relying on you, Spooks.
Yeah, from now on and until this war is over. I'm counting on you too, Sir Ymir. Honestly, I think you should get like 2 of them for free for him, due to the fact that you're literally almost at the end of the game. I don't even think it's even possible to even get 2 supports for Ymir in that amount of time, but it definitely could be. I don't even know. I'm not gonna try it, but yeah, that would definitely be something like really hard to get in my opinion. But here we go, Katarina and Cecile, and let's finish up the second one for them, and then they just have 1 more left to get. I see 1 more being pretty easy to get, but 2? That sounds hard as heck. Unless he has like a lot less support points he needs in order to get his, and you can get 1 per chapter for him. But honestly, I don't think that's even possible. But you never know. Honestly, I'm not gonna try it, but yeah, I'm kind of scared to even think of how much support points you need in order to get him to get his next 2 support conversations in the final chapters of the game. So with that, let's see here.
Katarina, show me your leg. Cecile? There's blood as I thought. You were hiding your wound and you suffered in battle, weren't you? I'm sorry. I thought I wouldn't be allowed in the front lines if they found out I was wounded. If you leave your wound be, you'll become unable to walk. I'll stand guard today, so go get your wound treated and get some rest. But I have to fight until you can accept me. I already accept you. There's no way I doubt a girl who has come this far. It's painfully clear that you're working hard to atone for your sins, from the bottom of your heart. Really? Thank you. Yeah, so you can go rest already. I can't stand watching you like this. I'm sorry for making you worry. I don't want to hear you apologize. I want us to make up I want us to make up. Look, everything is now the way it was before. It's not that simple. There are others who still doubt me. Until I have regained everyone's trust, I must continue to fight. What? Who on earth doesn't trust you, Katarina? Don't worry. I'll beat up everyone who doesn't. Beat them up? You really haven't changed, Cecile. Once your mind is made up, you always charge in a straight line. You're so reliable. See? Now you're laughing. That's more like it. If you don't relax your shoulders like that, you won't be able to use your full strength. Don't worry about those who judge you. Just go back and see how you used to be. Just be how you used to be. Yeah, thank you very much, Cecile.
Okay, and there we go. We're all done with our support conversations. So with that, I'll be right back. I'm going to go make sure everyone's in the right positions. I think I'm going to end up using the unlock staff for the doors, because there's a couple of doors on this map, and I think it might be easier to deal with this map if I could see the upper level, since I don't think we're going to have that open to us right away. So with that, I'll be right back. I'm going to go make sure everyone's in the right areas, make sure we have everyone that we want to bring, since I do need to bring Julian, since there is 2 chests on this map, based on what I saw. And there is 32 members, or 32 people on the field. Honestly, we've seen more, but it could be worse. There could be reinforcements. So with that, I'll be right back, and I'll see you all literally in 1 second. Okay, so I believe we're all ready for this chapter. So we're going to bring our normal units. There is 1 unit that is recruitable in this chapter, but they're free. You don't have to do anything special, and the unit that we're going to be getting is actually Nagi. Nagi is a character from, not Shadow Dragon's Blade of Light, but Shadow Dragon Remake. So you would get her if you failed to get the Falchion, basically. So basically you would get her instead of getting Godo on the final chapter, basically. So I don't know if she's canon for the normal story. I think Godo is the canon story. So this should be the very first time Marth meets her. So I believe we're going to be meeting her for the very first time when it comes to canonical story. I've never met her ever other than the Fire Emblem Heroes. I think she, if I remember correctly, I have her on that. But other than that, honestly, I think we're ready. I don't think we need anything special. We do have the Starlight Tome now. And we're going to need that when we eventually do fight Garnup. I don't think he's on this chapter though, so I don't think we need to worry about it now. But let's see what's going on with, I believe this is Godo, and I'm pretty sure the other one would be Nagi. It would make sense.
Prince Marth, in this altar lurks many savage barbarians and mage dragons long gone mad. And they have fallen under Garnif's spell and will attack you given the chance. Garnif's servants, the heretic priests, possess great power. They are not to be taken lightly. If you let this battle drag on, it may become fiercer than you can handle. Do not stop. Make for the end at once. Once you defeat Garnif, retrieve the falchion, and that he stole from Muriel Altea. As you well know, without the falchion, defeating Medius would be nigh impossible.
I understand, Lord Goto. My friends and I shall sally forth to the deepest depths of the altar.
It would be wise to bring this ally with you. She is
dined? She has dined to... That is a weird word.
She is dying to lend you her strength.
I'm pretty sure that's not even spelt right, to be honest. But there we go, we have Nagi. This should be the very first time. You're... Another ally from the previous war, sire. No, I don't believe we've ever met. But why? I have the strongest feeling that I know her.
My name is Nagi. I will stop the enemy. You must hurry to the throne room. Go this time, everything must end.
Okay, and with that, there goes Godo. I believe Godo's not even playable in this game. So now we actually have another Mana Gate to work with. Although I'm not sure if we're going to be able to really use her. She actually has 18 strength to work with. That's not bad for a starting out of nowhere. And 22 resistance. What? Or no, not 22. I'm stupid. I've read that as 11 resistance plus 11. That's 21 resistance. That's not bad. That is really good. And then on top of that, 21 defense. That is really good. She's really tanky. Okay, I do not mind that. Although Dragon Stones can break in this game, so we do need to worry about that. But honestly, 30 uses isn't that bad. If we were to use her to attack everyone on the field, then it would be a problem. But I think that would actually last us quite a bit. So, based on what I can see here, there is chests at the very beginning under these things called Mage Dragons. I'm pretty sure that's what the M means, unless it means something else, but I'm pretty sure that's a Mage Dragon. And also, their weapon is called Mage Breath, so it would make sense. So these guys are more than likely going to target our resistance instead of the defense. So these are basically kind of like, well, the normal sorcerers and mages, where they attack your resistance instead. So I think that's how they're going to work. So we don't have to worry too bad. So the way I was thinking how to make this work is if we use Fina to help Julian get rid of one of them, and then figure out from there what to do next. So Julian, you're going to go here, and then we're going to figure out from there what we want to do. Because I can either use Katria here, and have her get rid of that, or we can do this a different way. But honestly, I think that if we use Katria, we gotta go here instead. I almost went too far. But I'm thinking Katria might be the easier way of taking out these dragons, because Julian's a little bit less tanky when it comes to Katria here with 14 resistance. He literally has 0, so let's be careful here instead. Okay, so based on what I can see here, it looks like we can either go... Honestly, we can literally go either one. But we need to do enough damage. 17 damage won't be enough, I think. So honestly, I'm gonna say, let's just go Silver Lance. Make sure we get rid of the dragon. It only does 7 damage to us due to our resistance, so these are actually easier to deal with than the normal dragons we deal with. But there is a normal dragon on the map as well, because we have seen the fire dragons before. And these aren't like the wyverns, these are the actual standing fire dragons, which, thankfully, those are easier to deal with than wyverns. I think wyverns are the most dangerous when it comes to this, because they're more in groups than the actual sit-down dragons, or basically feet on the ground, basically, or stuff like that, honestly. But we got HP, defense, and resistance. That's actually not bad. I like defense and resistance growths, so I'll take that any day of the week. Other than that, based on what I can see here, we might be able to... What I was thinking was we can use Mauritia here and force Marth to go to the other thing. So basically, take him to the other chest and then just get rid of them to make it 10 times easier on us, and then we can figure out from there, because we can just rescue him back and then he comes back to where we need him to be. So with that, we can just... let's see here, we can either go Rapier, which will do only 32, or you can go Steel Sword, which will yeah, that should be enough. That should be like 38 damage. Okay, and we ended up getting the crit anyway, so we didn't even need to worry about the wasting of the durability, so that works out for us. Other than that, I might end up using the Again Staff to make Marth attack the Sorcerer and then grab the item, I think. Other than that, I think we're fine. So... I think all we need to know now is the how far we can get attacked from, and other than that, I think we'll be fine. So I don't think we need to use anything too strong here. I think we can just use the Silver Sword for Camiseer to make this just a Silver Sword use instead of just wasting the durability of the Pike or the Gradivis, because I don't want to waste those. Those are pretty strong. Okay, so far so good. Now we just need to figure out how to get rid of the Mage Dragon. The Warrior is something we do need to worry about, so I'm going to stay out of range for the lower defense units. And then I think we can move, like, Ogma here, I think. And then anyone else that kind of needs to, like, get in range can safely go a little bit closer. I think I can trust Nagi to go there with her defense and resistance growths. But other than that, I'm not too sure. And then maybe... Honestly, I don't think we should turn into either of those two. Cecile, Ryan, or Katarina wouldn't really be smart for Zane, to be honest. So we're gonna not worry about that. So we got a Swarm user on the map, but those we don't really need to worry about anymore. And then this guy with his glowing tome. 19 damage is kind of scary, but it's a 64% chance of hitting. So honestly, it's not too scary. Although that actually hit through quite a bit of resistances for Katria. Huh. Okay, so I guess, ooh, that's the first time I've actually seen the Manikeets transform and actually see the sprite for them. I didn't know their sprites actually change, because we never got to use Bantu or Tiki for battle. So that's the first time I've actually gotten to see them actually change. That's cool. I like that. That's a nice touch. Okay, so yeah, based on what I was seeing here, let's do this smart and just get rid of this guy. It looks like we're going to have to maybe take a hit here, but we ended up getting the crit anyway, so it doesn't even matter. 15% chance of even critting there. That's really low, but we ended up getting it anyway, so I'll take it. Okay, other than that, we're going to have Katria get rid of this guy, make sure if we don't have to waste anything here. It looks like Silver Lance is a one-shot, so let's just go for it. Just get this guy out of here so we don't have to worry about Katria accidentally going down here. Although, what can attack me in this range? There's got to be someone that can attack me. Oh, 11 Sword. Actually, I don't even think that would even do enough damage. Depends on his magic growth. What is it, 7? Yeah, I don't think that would be too bad. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Okay. And then we can put Julian here, grab what's in the chest. It's a Dragon Pike. Oh, that's useful. We can use that for later purposes. Other than that, I don't think we need to follow with Fina, so let's just take them back. And then, other than that, we can maybe do... I'm going to say Again Staff here, just to be smart. And then we can use that on Marth. And then we can use Katarina's turn to pull Marth back into where we actually need him to be. And that's a Wyrm Slayer. Ooh, I'll take that, since we don't have the Falchion yet. Okay. Then we can rescue Marth back over here, so he's not in a weird position anymore. Because we kind of need him to take over the throne. Because he can't, we can't actually end the chapter without him, so it would be easier to deal with it if he were in range for us. Okay, I'm gonna say let's go for Ryan here to get rid of the swordsman. Because it's safer for us to use him than anyone else, because we know that he's going to double, since Swords Masters are pretty fast, since I didn't take a good look at his stats. Okay, other than that, let's see here. I'm feeling like we can maybe get a free point for Cecile here, so let's use a double javelin here, and then maybe have someone else go in for the knockout, just to get some points for Katarina and Cecile, since we still need that. Okay, other than that, we can run Zane over to Camus over here, turn him into Camus, to then be ready for that. I could have done that first turn, but I just completely forgot about it, and he wasn't even in range anymore. So, let's see here. I don't think we need to do anything with Nagi here, so, because I don't even know if we're even going to be able to use her after this chapter, so, because we already have a set 12 units, and I don't think it's just going to randomly go up to 13 units you can bring. I'm just going to be honest. So, based on what I can see here, it's either we can go with Ogma here, which seems like the smarter option since we're already maxed out on skill and magic for Spooks here, so we don't need to worry about levels as much anymore, because literally we're going to be critting the most possible we can get, and also doing the most damage we could possibly do. And Ogma has 60 HP, I didn't even notice. Wow, he is actually really tanky. We got HP and skill, not bad, and that is a max out on strength, skill, and speed for him. Not bad, I like that. Okay. Other than that, what I see here is maybe go here, get rid of this Mage Dragon, and then figure out from there. I'm thinking maybe Camus piking this one. Honestly, due to the fact that we know that it has a higher crit chance, I don't think Granavis gives us the crit chance. Yeah, it doesn't. So 36% chance of critting might give us a 1 durability use here, which I wouldn't mind, but it looks like we're using 2 instead. The reason why is I want to maybe use it on the later chapters, because it's not a bad weapon. It's actually pretty good and pretty decent compared to the Granavis. It's better for short range, in my opinion, due to the fact that the crit chance is really strong. Other than that, I think we can move... Yeah, we should be able to move Spooks closer, but I'm kind of scared of the Swords Master in a way. But he is going to be attacking resistant, so I think we should be fine. Other than that, let's not move Nagi any closer, and just keep her where she is, and then we'll figure out what they do this next turn, because I don't think they're going to be able to knock Katria out with 11 Sword. I feel like it's not enough damage And it looks like he is going for someone else entirely, so Zane's definitely fine. We don't need to worry about that then. Perfect. Uh-oh, more dragons are spawning. Thankfully, we weren't over there anymore. Or that could have been really bad. But it looks like we're fine here. I'm gonna say the best possible thing to do here is I don't even think these guys can even chase us down. Yeah, 6 movement to 7. We're gonna be outranging him, so let's just run out of here then. And just have him chase, because I don't think we can really fight them with those 2 units. Well, technically Julian would be able to, but I feel like he's not tanky enough to actually deal with dragons. Even if we give him Wirearm Slayer, he's going to live with like 1 HP, pretty much, based on what I can really tell. Okay, other than that, that's a Glowing Tome, that's a Meteor, that's a Fire Breath, that is a Swarm User. So, I want to check the range of the dragon here. Dragon won't attack us, but the Glowing Tome guy will. Okay. So based on that information, we can go like this. Toss maybe... Yeah, let's do double javelin here. Because we don't have to worry about the Swarm User hitting us, and we ended up getting the crit anyways, so it was basically like using the Gravimus there. But it's better to do, due to the fact that if we... I feel like even if he attacks us, the javelins... Well, maybe the Gravimus might have one-shotted this guy. I'm honestly not sure. I guess we'll find out in a second, because he is definitely going to attack us next turn. Other than that, based on what I could see here, we should honestly try and get Cecile this. So let's see if she can even fight this guy. I think she will be able to. I don't think we need to worry. But let's go in with the Steel Lance instead, since it does drop his hit chance. Even if it's 11 sword, I feel like we should maybe be a little bit careful just in case, so you never know. Okay, not bad. Got a level out of that for Cecile, since she did kind of need that. She is kind of a little bit behind when it comes to levels. So level 12 is a little bit behind, but it's not too bad. HP and strength, not bad, not bad. Still not maxed out for strength, really. Okay then. Let's do a quick heal on Cecile. Make sure she's nice and healthy, just in case, because she is one of those units that's went down quite a bit in a couple chapters. So I do think we should probably be very careful with them. Do we need Fina anywhere around here? Not really. So let's go back and have her dance Catria, just to get her back in range. Fina has the boots increase, so we don't need to worry about her going back a little bit. She's basically a mobile, like, foot soldier that runs about the same speed as a horse, so we don't need to really worry about any of that. Other than that, we can maybe heal up Zane here to match Camus's HP, and then figure out from there what we can do there. Then we can have maybe Ryan go over here, make sure there's no one else coming this way. It looks like, yeah, it's just the warrior here, so we should be fine. Then we can go for, actually, he's using a tomahawk. Let's see here. We could go longbow. Let's try it out. We never get to use a longbow, so let's try that out real quick, since we got that for free in Chapter 20X from one of the snipers that were attacking us. So there we go. We finally got to use that. I like it. Like it because now we don't have to worry about taking damage from any kind of physical attackers. So HP, strength, and speed, not bad, not bad. I still think, yeah, we would be in range for swarm users and ballisticans. So if you want to, you wouldn't be able to use it on them. Okay, other than that, we could put Zane here. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, let's try it. We're going to put Zane here, and we're going to force the dragon to attack him. And then other than that, I think we can just, let's do one heal. It might give us the next rank for staffs. Let's see here, how close are we now? Not close at all, but we gotta keep trying if we want to maybe use a stronger staff on Spooks. I don't even think it's gonna be possible, but might as well try, honestly. And then just move Ogma as far as we possibly can go, and end turn. And then from here we can figure out what we can do. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry here. Even if this guy hits us, I still think the dragon, due to him being a little bit out of range, and Camus being able to double this guy no matter what, because the sorcerers seem to not be able to double whatsoever. And then we can deal with this dragon now with Zane. Thankfully he didn't hit him, so now we don't have to worry about that, but Zane ended up getting a knockout on the dragon with style points. Not bad, not bad. That wouldn't have got him normally, so we'll take that. Okay. So far so good. Based on what I want to do is I want to use the unlock staff right now. So let's see here. Do I have to... I'm guessing we have to... Oh, you have to actually be on top of it. Wait, really? Let me make sure of that. Oh, you actually have to be in range of the door. Okay. Well, I guess we'll be ready for that. I guess we didn't even need to bring it then at that point. But let's mend up Marth's wounds, since if he goes down, it is a game over. So let's be careful there. Let's see here. We can bring in the killer axe person over, but we might get hit by meteor, so let's be careful there. Then we can run Zane in and maybe get him to get rid of this guy, so we don't need to worry with meteor. Based on what I can see here is maybe javelin. Hit him with javelin because the glower is going to come. So let's do that instead. So bring the javelin out and start smacking him short range with it. And then we can deal with the other guy if he thinks about attacking us. And then we can work like that, I think. And we also got another door key. I'll send that to Convoy for later, because I think we already have 2 door keys, so we don't need to really worry about that. Okay. Other than that, I don't think Catra is even close enough to get in range, so we'll just bring her as far as we possibly can go. Then heal her up with Katarina here. 2 names with the same way of saying it, with even though it would be Ka for K and then C for Se for Katria, but honestly, there's so many names that are kind of similar that I try and not mix them up on accident, because I've done it before where I've called Katarina Katria one time or twice, I think, but I don't remember exactly when that was, but I think I did do that. I think that I did that in the last episode, I think, actually, to be completely honest, but I don't specifically remember since it's been... Let's see here. I didn't record... Yeah, I didn't even record yesterday, so yeah, it was like the day before. So let's see here. Other than that, can I even fight this guy? I wonder. Yeah, technically we can. Let's get this mage dragon off of us real quick. And we ended up getting the crit, so we didn't even take the damage for it. Cool, I'll take that. That helps us out greatly, because then we can run away a little bit from this side of the map, and we might end up having to fight the other worms, or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to end up fighting the other dragons. I wasn't really worrying about this Dark Clan warrior, though. I was thinking he was going to go for Ogma instead, but he ended up going for our other allies instead. Okay, so multiple dragons are going to be spawning from there. Okay then, so we do need to end up being a little bit careful. Wait, he didn't attack me? Oh. We weren't even in range. Okay, so we didn't even need the javelin. Okay then, is there a way to one-shot that dude? Nope. Don't see a way of one-shotting him, so based on what I can see here, let's just go Steel Sword, knock this guy out. Literally flatten him, so we don't need to worry about that. And then figure out what we need to do with the dragons in order to get Julian out safely. Based on what I can see here, there's really nothing he can do for the most part there. Which could be a bad thing, but I think Fina can also fight on her own. Let's see here, I just want to make sure. Technically no as well. Okay then, we might need to end up sending people to help them out a little bit. Okay, so maybe send Katria back, and then maybe Ryan as well. Yeah, let's do that. So Ryan and everyone else go back to help out with that. But Katarina needs to come this way to help Cecile. Mend up I thought that was Zane for a second. Mend up Camus's wound, so he's fine and dandy. Send him closer to the side of the map. And then this side has another one of those, right? No, he's using Thoron instead, so let's stay there with the javelin. And then keep moving Marth as far as we possibly can go. And then Cecile needs to follow with Katarina, but not too far away from her. And then Nagi as well, and then who is left on the map to move? Risha should probably stay behind as well, because we already have 2 healers on that side of the map. And then Spooks, I guess you can go here. We should be fine, as long as we use... Let's use Excalibur, we don't really use it that often. So we'll fight strong magic with strong magic, basically. Here comes Thoron with the nice 13 damage, but here comes 2 javelins for a nice 42. So honestly, who ends up taking the bad thing at the end of the day? That guy, not me. And this 20 damage glow units will end up taking a nice 34 with maybe even a crit on top of it, and he missed entirely. So this ends up being a good for me. And down goes the glower. Okay, perfect. Now we just need to get inside the actual main area. Okay, here comes the dragons. But now we're actually ready for them, unlike before, because it was only 2 people. So other than that, really? We've only gotten rid of 10 units on the field? Well, it did increase the dragon count, but wow, there's still quite a bit of people on map. Okay then. I don't think we need to worry about using Julian here with his Wyrm Slayer, so let's actually go straight into doing that. So we're gonna do, go for this guy, I think, because we know Katria can deal with the other one. Although we do take a hit here, I think we'll be fine. Because then we can have Julian go for the other mage dragon that's making its way over here, but still be safe. HP and speed, not bad. I like that. Okay, and then Katria only takes 6 damage from these guys, but we want to make sure that we actually get rid of him. We could go for Lady Sword here, so that's what we're going to do. Even though we don't get many of these, and we ended up getting the 1 durability use for that. Thanks, game. I'll take that, actually. And we also didn't end up taking any damage. 1 HP growth, not bad. Honestly, I wouldn't expect any more with her being really good in her stat growth lately. So, honestly, her getting anything else is actually going to surprise me. Okay, other than that, I don't think Katria can get in range and do a decent amount of damage there, so let's just get people in range to be able to fight off with the dragons next turn. Mend up Julian's wound so we can fight another dragon. And other than that, we can start dealing with this side of the map. Actually, I should probably end turn over here just so the turn ends immediately after this. So let's heal up Nagi's wound so she's back to full health. And then we can figure out from there what we need to do next. I'm going to run Marth this side, I think. Who has my other key? I know someone else has a key on me, but it does not seem to be anyone that's near us. I know Zane has it. Yeah, Zane has it. Okay, so Zane can go to this door over here. And then we'll have him open that door. And then we can have Spooks maybe deal with the, what is this, a healer? Yep, Fortify user, so we should get rid of him. Maybe put Marth over here and open this door. Wait a minute, we can't open doors with Marth anymore? Really? That's surprising. Okay then, I guess we're not going that way. We're gonna all follow Zane then, because apparently we can't open up doors with the Fire Emblem anymore. That's strange. I'm so used to that. That's actually weird. Okay then. Cecile, you keep following, and then Nagi as well. We'll just all go down this small little area on the right, because we do not have another way of opening that. Wow, there's so many dragons coming from that way. Okay. Other than that, use Camus to, not Camus, Zane. Use Zane to open the door, and that is a lot of units. Oh my goodness, what is this room? Wow. Okay then. That's not terrifying whatsoever. Okay then, Camus, I'm gonna actually have you get rid of one of these dragons. Actually, wait, we might be able to do this safer. Let's see here, I'm trying to think of how we do this. Maybe Ogma? I could see Ogma doing this. We can go in with the Master Sword. He only has 50-50, or actually we ended up getting a crit chance with the 55. I didn't even remember that the Master Sword gave us that much crit chance. Okay, that works. Maxed out crit chance for that. That's actually not bad. Okay. Based on what I can see here, what we should do... He does 8 damage. He has Meteor. I'm just making sure we're not getting attacked by too many people at the same time, because this would be really bad if we do this incorrectly. Okay. We're gonna have Camus go in here with his Gradivis, since it is double range. And was that a crit or just a random... Wow, that's actually cool. It makes you think you're getting a crit with that. That's actually kind of cool. I like that animation. Okay then. That's kind of actually pretty cool. Okay, and then we can have Excalibur get rid of this guy for a nice 44 damage hit out of nowhere. Okay, down goes that warrior. We're just trying to make it easier to walk in here and not deal with the consequences of being attacked by like 50 people. Okay, other than that, we can use Katarina here to get rid of the... honestly, we could just use Thoron here, so use the Thoron on him and then get rid of the swordsman so we don't need to worry about him. And then we know we're going to double, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. And now it's just basically mages at this point. Other than the one dragon on the left side of the map, and the boss, of course. But he's not going to move at all. Skill, speed, and luck, not bad, not bad. And then maybe run Cecile in and get rid of that one. But I don't want to get attacked by too many people. Let's see here. How many people can get in range of us if we were to do this? Yeah, that wouldn't be smart at all. Okay. I'm going to say use Cecile to get rid of the healer over here. Yeah, let's do that. Because then we don't need to worry. And we only have to use 1 durability over Javelin. I wasn't even expecting that. What's with the 1 durability use on every single hit here? Because that's not normal, in my opinion. But I'll take it, honestly. It helps out in the end of the day. I'm actually going to end up using our Regalia here, so let's go for Parthia, George's weapon. And let's do some damage to these dragons and get rid of a couple of these so we don't need to worry about them anymore. I'm going to say let's go for Ryan to knock out the actual fire dragons, and then have Castry get rid of the mage dragons, because I think that'd be safer for us. Then go for Parthia for this one, get rid of him as well, so we don't need to worry, and end up getting a one-shot on that one with Parthia. Nice to see the crit. Not bad, not bad. And get a level for Ryan in the process for a level 13, HP and speed, not bad. Still not maxed out for speed, I'm surprised. Okay. Julian, you're going to get rid of this guy, so I think you'll be fine. Even if it's a 63% chance of hitting, 21 damage would be 3 mage dragons have to hit you in 1 turn to knock you out, so we're perfectly fine there. And then have Katria get rid of this one, so we'll be fine for the rest of this. Honestly, Lady Sword again, because I don't mind using it. Other than that, I think this chapter is pretty much over. It's just that the next turn is kind of crucial on how we do it, if we want to end it this turn or the next turn after. Or that turn in the next, or the next turn after, is what I mean. Okay, other than that, I guess we can run Mauricia back this side of the map, because we don't really need her anymore. And then maybe put Marth, like, over here, just so he's in the room, because we don't know what's going to happen here. Okay, so far so good. The meteor's not really scary. The only thing I really worry about here is the glow tome. But other than that, it's not really terrifying to deal with anything in here. And honestly, meteor's not scary, and Thoron doesn't seem like it does enough damage to our units to be a major problem. As long as we don't... Actually, that could have been really bad. That was a crit when we really didn't need it. Okay, Katarina's gonna end up going down then, because we might be in range of another unit that might be able to attack us. No, we're not. We're perfectly safe. Okay, I'll take it. I actually thought we were going down there. Okay. Let's see here. This guy is only 1 range. Yeah, he is. Okay, perfect. Okay. There's only 2 glow units nearby. So as long as we get rid of 1 of them, we should be fine here. Okay. I'm gonna turn you into Camus, just to make it safer for you. Because, honestly, if you do anything bad here, you're pretty much donezo, so let's make sure you're actually kind of tanky again. And then we can have... I'm gonna say 1 Aura Tome use, because we haven't used Aura yet, and that is a cool animation. Wow, okay, I really like that tome. Sadly, we haven't been able to really use it for the entire game, but we have a couple of them now, so we'll definitely try and use that as much as possible. Okay, Cecile, you're gonna go for this meteor user to get them off the map, and also to make it so they don't have much range anymore, because it's literally only their final meteor user and their glowing Tomy guy that we really need to worry about. This guy's got Thoron. I'm just looking at the reinforcements, because reinforcements could be dangerous here. I'm saying we should probably run our units up closer to our allies, since the reinforcements are spawning from closer ranges. So let's actually be ready for the reinforcements, just in case. Get Julian a little bit further away from that, so we have more turns to work with. And I'm going to actually end up using the Vulnerary here, instead of using Mauricia to help us. Because honestly, I kind of want Mauricia to keep going forward up, because she might be able to kind of help up there, but you never know. Let's see here. Trying to think if we can maybe use our Again Staff. I'm thinking of saving it for the final chapter or 2. Yeah, let's save the Again Staff for one more chapter. For the final one, we might be able to use it some way, shape, or form. That might end up being really, really good for us. You never know. It's always a possibility. Get rid of the big dragon, since that's a big problem. And then, other than that, I don't think we really need to worry. The Glow Tome's kind of scary, but Killer Axe Guy and Meteor really don't do damage. So we should be fine other than that. You move closer. Ogma's pretty tanky, so he can go forward. And then Nagi should be able to tank now, so we can move her closer. Marth a little bit closer, and that should be her turn. Other than that, I think we're pretty much fine, because Meteor, 15 damage, Glow Tome's like 20, and he should be fine because he has like 60 HP. One Grativus hit knocks this guy out flat, thankfully. I'm surprised he didn't end up going for Ogma instead, because Ogma isn't holding a long-range weapon, but Camus is, so that's actually really surprising. A crit from you? Really? Camus actually went down. Really? Well, there he goes. That's the first time I've actually seen him go down in battle, and it was all because of a random crit from an enemy. Well, we'll see you next chapter, Camus, since we don't have to worry about your sports anymore, but still, I actually didn't expect you to actually go down.
Gah, I'm useless in battle if I'm wounded. I'll withdraw for now.
Okay, sorry, Camus. That was not even expected, to be honest. I was actually really, honestly, I was pretty cocky with Camus, to be honest. I did not even expect him to actually get, like, defeated in battle, so I'm actually really surprised. But let's see here. We don't need to really worry about this one, so let's go Immortal Axe here and just attack for fun, because Meteor can't even hit us back, so let's honestly have the Immortal Axe so we get some HP back. And also get a level for Ogma here. I didn't even think about his level, but I'll take it. Luck and defense, not bad. Okay. We still have Zane as Camus, so we still have Camus still on the field in a way, I guess you could say, because Zane is Camus right now, so we technically are still using him, so we can still use his benefits, which I'm seeing maybe running Zane into this guy, and then doing a little bit of damage. Okay, so he does 17 damage to me, but we do double here, so it looks like Steel Sword and Steel Lance do basically the same, but we have a better chance of hitting him with Steel Sword, so let's do about a decent amount of damage here. 28 damage isn't bad. I'll go with that, and then we can figure out from there what we do with the boss here. Okay, got a level out of that, not bad. Level 27 with no growths, which can be seen as bad, but honestly, I've seen worse. Cecile, I'm gonna have you. Let's see here, what can we have her do? I don't even think we could really do much here for Cecile, but we can have Marth go in here. He's max level though, so it would be giving a free level away. So let's go for Cecile here. Maybe get the knockout for Cecile, and we ended up getting the crit, so that is a for sure knockout. Perfect. That was not even like a for sure, so now we actually got that because of crit. If we didn't, we wouldn't, more than likely would have missed the second hit. But HP, strength, and defense, and we maxed out our strength for Cecile now. Perfect. I was needing that. Okay, Marth, or Spooks, I'm gonna have you get rid of this guy. So let's get rid of the Killer Axe User, maybe get a level out of this. I'm pretty sure we're like right next to getting a level, but I honestly kind of need it. So I kind of want to max it out by the end of the game, just to get the little bit left. Luck and resistance, not bad. Okay, Marth's right next to the throne now, and Nagi's just as close as she could possibly be. Other than that, we could probably save here, because that would be honestly something we should probably do. Even though Camus is down, let's honestly do a nice save here to just make it a little bit easier to deal with what we're about to be dealing with. Okay, you only do 7 damage, so I'm not really scared of that guy. But, honestly not sure what we should do here. I think we just wait another turn and figure out from there, honestly. But we could maybe get rid of the right side, so let's go for that. So we can use Ryan to get rid of this one. See if we can use anything else. It looks like Silver Bow is available to us. Go for a nice crit on the Silver Bow, only using 1 durability, not bad. And then we can run Katria into the mage over there, and knock him out with a nice one-shot if we have the ability to. Silver Sword, or looks like we have to use our Silver. So let's go for Silver Lance, get rid of this Heretic, and then we can kind of figure out from there what we need to do. Okay. I don't think we're going to go for all the reinforcements, but I am just trying to get them off the map at least. Okay, I don't think that's safe to go for. Okay, other than that, end turn, and I think we literally have 1 more turn left, and then we're done with this chapter. Because I'm not going to knock out every single unit on the field. There's a Fortify user that's on the left side of the map that I would have to chase down to get them, so technically knocking out the entire field is not really possible. at this moment if we want to end off the chapter. So, and plus there's more reinforcements, so I'm not dealing with every single reinforcement, but we will get rid of the ones that are in our range at least. So let's go for Worm Slayer for Julian here. We don't need to worry about getting critted, so there's no way of him going down. So let's get a free level for Julian here. Maybe even 2 if we can knock out the sorcerer next to the dragon. Not too sure, I guess we'll find out. HP, skill, luck, and defense. I like some defense growths for you. That makes you not as, what do you call it, glass cannon-y, which you definitely are. It looks like one-shotting him is not possible, so we're not going to worry about that one. We could go over here and get Ryan and Katria some more levels or experience. Ryan gets another one-shot on this map. Wow. What is with Ryan and his critting? 25 is literally a 1 in 4 chance, and I'll honestly take it, but it's still surprising. HP, strength, and speed. Is that a max out? Yes, it is. Speed and strength just got maxed out. Perfect. Okay, one shot this guy, just get him off the field. And then we can... Honestly, the bottom side of the map is all done. So let's just focus on Marth and party now. So let's see here. Katarina can't really get in range of anything. Spooks could go for this. Honestly, I think that should be what we should probably do. So let's go for a level here if we possibly can do so. Wow, actually we can't. He blocks our damage. I'm guessing Mage Breath blocks mage attacks. Okay then, I guess that's not a possibility for Spooks. Okay, Okuma, you can get this then. One-shot him with your Immortal Axe and maybe get some HP back, because honestly I still don't know how this Immortal Axe thing works. Based on what it says, if you hit something you get HP, but I haven't seen that actually proc at all, so... With that, I believe we are done, so let's seize the throne and end the chapter off, because I'm not chasing down all those reinforcements, let's be honest. But let's see here. Sire, look, stairs. They probably lead further in. Yeah, they definitely do. Well, let's see here. We must hurry, sire. Right, Spooks. By the way, do you intend to wear that hat from here on out? Actually, I'm not entirely sure. It's very warm, not worm, as Sir Ymir said, but I stick out like a sore thumb. Indeed. The enemies looked surprised. Well, what is your decision? Are you going to take it off? Honestly, yes. I want my old bishop hat back. Yeah, I think I will remove it for this battle. Excellent choice. Well, let's hurry. Yeah, let's get on out of here. And there we go, we're all done with Chapter 22, The Dragon's Altar. We'll be heading into the Dark Pontifex Lives in the next chapter, so we're more than likely fighting off with Garneth, 100%. And it's actually kind of funny, because I'm pretty sure we fought off with Garneth in Chapter 23 in the original, if I remember correctly, so that's actually kind of funny. Actually, no, wait, Chapter 23 was the chapter with Elise. Right after you got her. So Chapter 22 was the Dark Pontifex in the original. So technically it's only one chapter after when it compared to the original one. So there's a +1 there. But honestly it fits more because Garneth should be like one of the final battles. I'm surprised he wasn't the 23rd chapter in the original, to be honest. Because that chapter with Elise kind of stuck out like a sore thumb, and it was only for you to be able to revive 1 unit, basically. That was what that chapter was really for. So it really didn't mean anything to me, since we were doing basically a casual mode version of the original game, because you had the save states and everything. So it was kind of weird, but other than that, I'll see you all in the 23rd chapter of the game. Literally the second to last chapter of this game, and we'll be literally right on the edge of the ending of this. I don't know how it's gonna end, and I definitely don't know if, because honestly I feel like maybe Spook/Kris is gonna lose, but honestly I don't know. I do not know. But with that, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in Chapter 23, The Dark Pontifex Lives. So, with that, thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.